What's up YouTube? I'm Chalktopus and we're back with another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate video, but are you really that surprised? What if I decided to not come back? I bet some of you would love that, but that's too bad. Today's video is a two-parter because I want to address something that I've been seeing for quite a while now, but I also wanted to talk about the recent data mine, which I realize may be a bit of old news now, but we work slow here at Chalktopus Incorporated. That's right, we're gonna spill a little bit of tea today. Smash Ultimate is a major crossover game, and with the inclusion of so many different franchises, there's bound to be leaks and rumors of who it's going to be. Now, I'm obviously using the term leaks and rumors very loosely because, as we have seen before with the so-called Grinch leak, anyone is capable of making a convincing leak. The Grinch stole Smashmas, and it had a lot of people fooled because it was so convincing. However, now that the game is actually out, there's an epidemic of fake rumors and leaks swirling around. Now listen, I'm not here to say I'm above covering leaks and rumors, but with the constant clickbaiting and no real standards for what you put out on your channels, you're basically becoming the TMZ for Nintendo. Having a channel with any amount of subs means you're an influencer of some kind. And the more subs you have, the more responsibility you have. And personally, I see squeezing ad revenue out of your viewers and clickbaiting to cover absolute garbage as an abuse of power. But honestly, who am I to say what people should put on their channels? You know, in the end, people can cover whatever they want, but I just think we need to raise our standards. I'm also not intentionally calling out any specific channel, as I've seen multiple channels doing this since release, and it's almost like these people don't even own the damn game. My biggest gripe with some of these quote-unquote leaks that are being covered are they're just elaborate scripts, and you can tell. They might as well be Nintendo fanfiction channels at this point. And telling your viewers that you shouldn't take anything you're posting seriously because it's just a leak or it's just a rumor so you can backpedal when it's debunked, that's not cool either. Because then you're just exploiting your viewers. Don't get me wrong, yes, leaks happen, and yes, I've covered leaks. People have insider information, word gets out. It happens, I'm not denying that. But for people to create content on content that is being released all the way through Q1 of 2020 that is accurate is highly unlikely. Do you really think Nintendo is going to be so loose-lipped on highly confidential information? Also, do you really think that there's anyone outside of a small pool of people who know Nintendo's business plan for the next 13 months? And listen, if I'm being out of line here, the comment section is open for discussion, and I would love to talk about it more, so let me know your thoughts. Alright, this is a good time for us to segue into talking about the recent data mines of code names that are hinting towards the next DLC character coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So if you want to avoid spoilers, although I really don't think that anything here is really spoiling much, turn back now before it's too late. This data mine is courtesy of Jam1 Garner on Twitter, who has done some data mining of the recent 1.1 Smash update, which reveals code names for the following DLC characters. Now, we have the following in the game's code. We have Fighter Kind Jack, who is speculated to be data for the upcoming Joker DLC, and we have Fighter Kind Paku, which in Japanese, Paku Paku is a general term used to describe eating or gobbling, and Pac-Man is another good example of this, and this is code for Piranha Plant. Okay, fine, you know, we know for a fact that those two characters are in the game. They've been officially announced by Nintendo, and they're expected in the next couple of months. But then we have a new addition under them, which is Fighter Kind Brave. Now, Fighter Kind Brave is speculated to be Erdrick from the Dragon Quest series. I've done a video somewhat recently talking about the possibility of Erdrick or another Dragon Quest character's inclusion in the game because of the lack of representation, despite the immense popularity of the series in Japan and Nintendo's attempt to make it more popular stateside. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave it in the description. Go check it out. You know, let me know what you think about the possibility of Erdrick being included. The reason people are leaning towards Erdrick with the Brave reveal is because the word Brave is a translation of the Japanese Yusha, which is localized as hero, which is claimed to be the major word surrounding Japanese marketing, but I can't confirm that. The recent data mine also has character stats for Brave, which basically says that they're fast and lack a rapid jab. Now, we can't make any assumptions there because there are both sword and non-sword fighters in Smash Ultimate with rapid jabs. The rest of the leak reveals that we'll also be getting Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden, Steve from Minecraft, and Doom Slayer or the Doom Marine from the Doom franchise. And in the leak, there are even elaborate stories as to why each character is being included. The first being that Ryu from Ninja Gaiden will be to celebrate the 30th anniversary for the release in Japan in 1989, following a Western release, also suggesting that there could be a potentially new or re-release of a Ninja Gaiden game in the future. Steve from Minecraft is apparently going to have Alex and Master Chief as alternate skins. Now, you kind of lost me at Master Chief because I do think if we're going to get a character from Microsoft, it is going to be Banjo-Kazooie. Now, don't get me wrong, you have Minecraft Dungeons coming out in 2019. Minecraft is a wildly popular game, and it would be a smart business move for Nintendo to do it, but I don't see it with the Master Chief skin. And last but not least, we have Doom Slayer, or the Doom Marine, or Doom Guy, or whatever you want to call him, which is rumored to be revealed at E3 2019 to promote Doom Eternal, which is also coming to the Switch, with a palette swap of Doom 64, or the Doom 64 version of Doom Guy. Now, here's where I'm a little bit skeptical. They're saying that by E3 2019, we will have all DLC characters revealed. What doesn't make sense to me is that they're going to reveal characters 7 months ahead of release. I mean, Nintendo did say that they're planning to extend the DLC releases to February of 2020, so it doesn't make sense to me that we would have all characters announced by June of 2019, you know, a good 6 or 7 months, or however many months it is, because I can't do math, ahead of the last character's release. Now, I'm not going to doubt that any of these characters are not possible, because at this point, anything is. I'm just going to remain skeptical because we've been fooled in the past. Everything is a lie and nothing matters. So let me know your thoughts both on that thing we spoke about earlier. Yeah, you remember. Also, who do you think Brave is? Let me know in the comments section below. I've heard arguments for other characters, but I'm leaning towards Erdrick because it just makes sense. And to wrap up, this video could age extremely poorly. This so-called leak could turn out to be the real deal, and I'm just throwing my hat into the ring and taking my chance with my edgy opinion in hopes that it isn't. But that's all we got for this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. It costs you nothing. All you have to do is click subscribe, and I'm setting a goal for myself for 2019 to try and hit 100K subs. I realize that is a very ambitious goal, but you guys have been so supportive of my content lately that I think we can do it. We can do it together, and I'm going to try my absolute hardest to bring you the best content that I can and continue to improve. Does that make sense? Can I bring the best content that I can while simultaneously continuing to improve? But there's also a rumored Nintendo Direct coming this month, which I honestly wouldn't doubt because we haven't had one since November, and now that we're in 2019, they're going to want to talk about spring releases and games coming up. So I do think a January Direct is highly likely, and if it does happen, I will be covering the Direct and doing some other breakdowns where I do think we will see more information about Piranha Plant, because now that we're in January and you have the offer to register your Smash Brothers game and claim your free Piranha Plant by January 31st. I do think that within that time frame, or most likely February, is when we will see Piranha Plant. Not to mention, I think there's going to be some upcoming information regarding Joker, if there is a Direct. Or maybe not. Maybe there won't be anything about Joker, but I do expect an update on Piranha Plant. But thanks for watching. Check me out on social media. You can follow me on Twitter and get more edgy opinions. I'm also on Instagram. You can follow me on Twitch as well. Thank you to everyone for 250 followers on Twitch. I just started streaming recently and like frequently, so thank you for everyone who has turned up to my streams. If you would like to, I stream pretty frequently, but I don't have a set schedule yet, so the best place to find out when I'm streaming is to either follow me on Twitch, check my community tab or follow me on Twitter where I announce that I am going live. Also, I have a Discord channel. Join up there. You know, come talk and hang out and play games with us. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome day, and we'll catch you in the next one. Later.